What up, YouTube? Tim Movies here. Now, since this month I'm doing my reviews for past April films, here's my review for the 2000 Flintstones prequel, The Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas. I actually just rewatched this on HBO Max this past week, and I decided maybe to talk about it a little. I know this movie got so much hate. Like, Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas literally has a 25% on Rotten Tomatoes, 20% cinema score. Loads of people hate this film. I think I'm one of the rare folks who sort of enjoy it. I always adore this film. You know, it's more of a guilty pleasure of mine, but I probably still prefer the John Goodman one over this one, really. I still thought it was really fun. Alan Cumming as a great Gazoo, and Mick Jagger, by the way, was awesome. I mean, Alan Cumming, by the way, him portraying Mick Jagger, what a cool appearance. You know, I thought he really nailed it every inch as Mick Jagger, you know. Uh, and so, if you guys don't really know, the Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas is a prequel sorts of the Flintstones of how Fred first met Wilma, how Barney first met Betty. Here you got former Game of Thrones actor Mark Addy, who portrays the role of Fred Flintstone, and you got Kristen Johnson, who plays Wilma Slag Hooper, while Stephen Baldwin does a great job as playing Barney Rubbles, and former Dirty Rocks actress Jane Krasowski, who plays Betty, who, by the way, is a much better Betty than Rosie O'Donnell, in my opinion. And so, of course, here you also got um, Criminal Minds dude, Thomas Gibson, who portrays Chip Rockefeller, who pretty much wants to get with Wilma and wants to keep Fred away from her and stuff like that. So of course he ends up pretty much decided to have them take a trip down to his famous Rock Vegas and all that, so he could win her over, so he could pretty much live in a way. Anyway, now I gotta say I really got a kick out of it. I really had super fun, like a fun time with this film. It had some really fun moments in it. Uh, I mean, I gotta say, Steve Baldwin as Barney Rubbles. Well, I did really like Rick Moranis' portrayal of Barney Rubbles. I think Steve Baldwin plays the role a tad better. He has more of that deeper voice that Rick Moranis did. He had that really cool Barney laugh. I mean, you gotta have the best Barney Rubbles laugh, you know. Uh, anyway, you also had some other interesting cast players here too. Like you actually had Harvey Korman, who portrays Wilma's father here. And really funny because Harvey Korman also portrayed the voice of the Great Gazoo in the original Flintstones, and he also voiced that Dick the Bird in the first Flintstone movie. Sadly, this movie ended up becoming Harvey Korman's final film before his passing. You also had you even had really fun cameos by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, aka Hanna Barbera. Rosie O'Donnell actually lended her voice for an octopus in this, so technically Rosie O'Donnell's in the movie. She just voices an octopus here. You also had Mel Blanc, who actually had mostly audio footage, and he of course the the voice of Dino, which the look of Dino was really cool. Anyway, you also had Danny Woodburn, of course, from Seinfeld fame was in this. You also had you had Danny Wood. Oh, I already said. You had fame actor Tony Longo. Joan Collins did such a great job at playing Wilma's mother. I'm not even joking. You even had a very young Kristen Stewart. I believe this was like her first feature, if I'm not mistaken. So, little fact there. Anyway, yeah, I think this movie is much better than most people may actually be. Is it a great film? Obviously not. It's definitely not great or perfect or anything. But I still had some, fun laughs with it. The beginning was pretty hilarious. The Viva Rock Vegas one was really good. I mean, this movie made me also become a fan of the song Viva Rock Vegas. Of course, that song was made famous by Elvis. Yeah, I really love loads of lines. I mean, stopping or all the dinosaurs die. Shut up. That part was funny. There's loads of other funny moments in this film too. I want to refer folks to their mind. I mean, like I said, it's not a great film by any means, but I still got a kick out of it. Kristen Johnson, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she was pretty attractive as well. But that aside, this movie is such a really fun film. I want to check it out. I've of course grew up watching Flintstones. The Flintstones is obviously one of the best cartoons of the '60s. I mean, if it wasn't for the Flintstones, we wouldn't even have Family Guy or Simpsons. So there's that. But man, I'll be down to check out another live action Flintstones in the future. I don't think we're ever gonna get one because they may not do so well. But yeah, that aside, Thomas Gibson, of course, does a great job at playing Chick Rockefeller. So yeah, I mean the Vegas scenes is really cool. Greg Gazoo steals loads of scenes. I mean, yeah, this movie is much better than people get out they actually made. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen the Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas? If so, what you thought of it? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Uh, what was your favorite parts? Some of your favorite moments? I mean, not to mention the movie actually premiered back on April 28th, 2000. So it's about 21 years old now. Anyway, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Henry signing off.